Hey TK friends, how are you guys feeling today? How is everybody feeling? If we were at school and we had our emotion rocks, which plate would you put yours in? Would you put it in happy, excited, frustrated, sad? Which rock would you put, which plate would you put your rock in today? You know, to tell you the truth, I'm feeling a little bit lonely today. A little bit lonely. Like I don't want to be in here reading books all alone. Like I want to be at school reading books right to you. So I would put my rock in sad today. Right now I'd put it in sad. But I'm not going to stay sad. I'm going to think of things that I could do to make myself feel better. What are some choices? I could go outside and run around. That starts to make me feel happier. I could put some good music on. That makes me feel happier sometimes. What else could I do? Oh, I could go find Ben or Andy or my husband and give them a big hug. That's really helpful sometimes, especially if you're lonely. Or what's another thing? I know. I could read you guys a silly book. Maybe if I read a silly book, it'll make me laugh and I'll start to feel happier. And then I'll think about you guys laughing and then that'll make me feel really happy. Okay? Should we do that? It's a good choice. Let me get a silly book here. Let's see. No, not silly enough. Not quite silly enough. Let's see. It's pretty silly, but I got it. Interrupting chicken. It's a silly one. I'm starting to feel better already. Let's see. This book, this is funny because the story starts right on the cover. This story is already getting started and I haven't even opened it yet. There's a speech bubble. It says, this book is called Interrupting Chicken, right, Papa? Yes. Now please, don't interrupt the story. I bring you guys a little bit closer so you can see the illustrations well. Yes, now don't interrupt the story. Let's put it over here. Interrupting Chicken. By David Ezra Stein. It was bedtime for the little red chicken. All right, said Papa. I'll read you one of your favorite stories. And of course, you're not going to interrupt. Look at him there. Do you think he's going to interrupt? You're not going to interrupt the story tonight, are you? Oh, no, Papa. I'll be good. The story is called Hansel and Gretel. Have you guys ever heard that story? Hansel and Gretel were very hungry. Deep in the woods, they found a house made of candy. Can you imagine a house made of candy? Nibble, nibble, nibble. They began to eat the house until the old woman who lived there came out and said, "What lovely children! Why don't you come inside?" They were just about to follow her when, out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't go in, she's a witch." The little guy interrupted the story, didn't he? So Hansel and Gretel didn't go in. Little interrupting chicken changed the story. He went into the story and changed it. Look at his dad. Is his dad frustrated with him? Chicken? Yes, Papa? You interrupted the story. Try not to get so involved. I'm sorry, Papa, but she really was a witch. Well, you're supposed to be relaxing so you can fall asleep. Let's try another story. I'll be good, Chicken said. Do you think you can do it? Now he's gonna read Little Red Riding Hood. Do you guys know the story of Little Red Riding Hood? There she is. Take this basket of goodies to Grandma, said Little Red Riding Hood's mother. But don't stray from the path. The woods are full of danger. Red Riding Hood skipped along through the deep woods. By and by she met a wolf who wished her good morning. She was about to answer him when out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't talk to strangers." Little chicken's right. So Little Red Riding Hood didn't. The end. Keeps saving the day, but he makes the stories very short. Chicken? Yes, Papa? You did it again. You interrupted 2 stories, and you're not even sleepy. Papa's frustrated. I know, Papa, I'm sorry, but he was a mean old wolf. You know what that wolf was going to do? He was trying to eat Little Red Riding Hood. Now get back into bed, Dad says. Okay, Papa, let's try one more little story and I'll be good. This one is called Chicken Little. Do you guys know the story of Chicken Little? It's another story where someone's getting tricked. And Hansel and Gretel, the witch, was going to trick the kids to come inside. And Little Red Riding Hood, the wolf, was trying to trick Little Red Riding Hood. This is another story where the characters are getting tricked. Chicken Little was hit on the head by an acorn, but she didn't know it was an acorn. The sky is falling, she thought. She was about to run off and warn Goosey Lucy, Ducky Lucky, Henny Penny, and everyone on the farm that the sky was falling when out jumped Little Red Chicken and she said, "Don't panic! It was just an acorn." Little chicken. So Chicken Little didn't. The end. Uh-oh. What do you think Papa's gonna say? Chicken! Yes, Papa? You did it again. Look at it's all in capital letters this time. He's yelling. Again! Oh, Papa, I couldn't let that little chicken get all upset over an acorn. Please, read one more story, and I promise I'll fall asleep. But Chicken, said Papa, we're all out of stories. Oh no, Papa, I can't go to sleep without a story. Oh, Chicken. Then, oh, said Papa, yawning, why don't you tell me a story? Me tell a story? Said the Little Red Chicken. Okay, Papa, here we go. There he is, thinking of a story to tell. It's called Bedtime for Papa by Chicken. Once there was a little red chicken who put her papa to bed. She read him 100 stories. She even gave him warm milk, but nothing worked. He stayed wide awake all shoo, shoo. What happened? Papa? Papa's the one who fell asleep. Shoo! That little Z means he's snoring. Good night, Papa. The end. It was backwards. The little little chicken, the kid, ended up putting the dad to bed. That is so funny. That is backwards. Okay. I have a little game for you guys. It's a guessing game. It's called estimating. It's a kind of guess. Can you guys say estimating? Estimating. Okay. Let's see. I have a jar full of little tiny pebbles. And I want you guys to estimate. I want you to make a guess about how many pebbles you think I have in there. Okay? So I put a question mark on the top because we don't know. I don't even know. I didn't even count them. I want you guys to try to make an estimation, a guess about how many pebbles are in there. So when you make an estimation, you don't count them. You're not going to count them. You're going to make a guess, a reasonable guess. Would it be a reasonable guess to say that there were 2 pebbles in here? You can tell there's more than 2, huh? 2 is not a reasonable guess. Would it be a reasonable guess to say that there's 40 million pebbles in here? That's not a reasonable guess too either. It's not 40 million. That's too big of a number. 40 million pebbles wouldn't fit in this jar. So try and think of a reasonable guess, a good estimation right now. And then tomorrow I'm going to give you another clue to help you make a reasonable guess about how many pebbles are in there. And then the next day I'll give you another clue. And the next day we'll count them and we'll find out how many are in there. All right, we'll do our calendar quick. The last time I saw you guys was on May 14th, Thursday, May 14th, and we had our Zoom that day. And what comes after 14? 15. That was a day I had too many meetings to Zoom. After 15 comes 14, 15, 16. That was Saturday. 14, 15, 16, 17. Sunday, May 17th. After 17 comes 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. So it's Monday, May 18th. It's my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. All right. So let's count and let's see. We'll count. We'll strum a guitar for my dad's birthday. He liked to play the guitar. So I'm going to point and count, and you strum for every day in May. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Good counting and strumming, you guys. I am feeling happier now after a silly book, a little guessing game, some counting. I am feeling a little bit better. Thank you. And now if we were at school, I'd take my rock out of sad and I'd put it in happy. I'm feeling better. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I miss you. Big hugs.